Hi, shalom everyone. Continue these fantastic tours here in Israel. Another part two, let's just say. We're in Kiryat Yearim, famous sites over here in Telz. Let's check this out, friends, and enjoy. Wow, so first of all, we've got a stunning roundabout called the Sha'ar Tzion over here. It's beautiful. Now, it is a Mitzpe Harim, a famous site. We're going to go there in a minute. We're just going to explore a bit with regards to the street scenes. Over here, you've got like a small archaeological hill over here. You've got some hills over here. I think you've got a park called the Rachel Park over here, which has a lovely view of you could say, of the sites and the hills of Israel. This street is called Oznaim LaTorah Street, and also Harif Street. So it's an area with views. We're just going to walk around and then eventually go to the Mitzpe Harim, which is a very, very famous site, probably the most famous site in Telz also. It's an ultra-Orthodox area, this is. Packed with many Torah schools, yeshivot, shurei Torah, synagogues, there's parks, there's everything. Over here, this is street stuff. Now they've got a stunning, I think a very nice garden park here. You can see the archaeology of Israel. As we're touring Eretz Yisrael over here, in Kiryat Yearim, friends, over here, on this fantastic Wednesday, very late morning, early afternoon, over here. Now, I've been here about a year ago. I remember recording a video of Parshat Chayei Sarah, exactly, I think, in this nice garden complex over here. Wow, check this out. We've got a nice park here of Israel. You've got another pathway here, a beautiful pathway. Let's see where this takes us. Stairs going to different parts, archaeologies, different side streets, different importances. Let's go for a walk around the park for a minute. As we are touring Kiryat Yearim, they give a sign over here to keep the neighborhood clean. Obviously, want to keep Eretz Yisrael tidy. Let's look inside this park a little bit for a minute. We're greeted with a nice teddy bear. If anyone wants to watch my tour on the Bnei Brak Zoo, we get, and I think I did a video also in a park in the city of Elad, you get this bear also coming there. So, and this looks like a very, very fancy park over here in Kiryat Yearim neighborhood, surrounded by let's just say beautiful slides and so on and so forth, as we could just explore a bit about this area, friends. But look at the archaeology of Israel, the trees of Israel also. I think they've got a kindergarten here right next to me. We did a tour earlier on this morning. In fact, we did a tour before I did a tour, but after 40 seconds a siren went off. I think the Houthis did send a rocket, so I had to switch out the live video up and delete it, and then start again 10 minutes later because I ran for shelter. This is a crazy stuff we're dealing with in this country. So you've got, these frogs are very popular here in the city. They've got one literally on every corner. Shchunat Ayelet HaShachar, we're in a neighborhood called Ayelet HaShachar here in Telz. A lot of the streets over here are named after famous rabbis over here. Now you've got Yeshivat Belz over here on my left. Now that's a sector, Hasidic sector, the Belz sector happens to be. So it just happens to be more towards my left, yeshiva does. And as we just walk around there, I think it's over there situated. We're just going for a walk around the area, see what some of the street scenes are, some of the names of the roads, and just enjoy the walk. Harif Street, we're on the street called Rif. Now, I recorded here, when was it? It was, we're talking about maybe 9 months ago it was. I remember it must have been November 2024 I came to visit. I think we've got a community centre of some sort. Is this? I'm not too sure. We've got another park, Merkaz Kilati. Over here, we've got Derech HaRambam over here, the way of the Rambam over here. So what have we got here? Looks like we've got a park here. We've got views. Let's walk here for a minute. This is just a neighborhood in itself. Rabbi Moshe Ben Maimon. So we just go around here. This is the street itself per se. just go around this derech this way because it looks like maybe there's some nice views here. We want to walk all over the different places. It's a very slippery slope. We've got some archaeology here. Got flowers. It looks like there's a big park over here. This is worthy of a... Once again, it's introducing us for people to keep clean. It looks like it's a pathway in of itself. It looks like there's a synagogue here. I'm not too sure. But to love your neighbour like yourself. There's a nice synagogue here, famous one. Oh wow, now you get like a view of the forest here of Eretz Yisrael. I think we've got a synagogue here. Let's carry on the tour, friends, over here. We're going to try and run because I'm a bit pressed for time also. I've got to be back in Bet Shemesh in 45 minutes. Now, interesting, as we go towards on our left, there's a kindergarten. There is a whole, all the different Aleph Bet, the signs up for the different Aleph Bet, Gimel Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Het, so on and so forth. So we get to learn a bit of vocabulary today. And so this happens to be a Tipat Chalav center. It's where kids have nurses and they get treatments if they need, you know, the injections. This happens to be what it looks like. I'm going to take you guys to the Mitzpe Harim in a minute as we're just walking around Telz, Kiryat Yearim. Let's get more views. Wow. Got nice parks here. A lot of the names, as I said before, of the streets are named after rabbis. So we're about to walk past the Yeshivat Beld over here. It's the Belz Yeshiva. Just on my right. It's going to be. It looks like it's closed. Now we're going to go to the famous Mitzpe Harim. You can see over here. This looks like another kindergarten. It's connected to the Beit Yaakov system, so it's an ultra-Orthodox network of schools. And we were in, we did a separate video last time I was here of the Mitzpe Harim. This was about nearly a year ago, so we're going to check this out now also, just very briefly. I'm going to head out the city. Sha'arei Tzion roundabout, Sha'ar Tzion roundabout, beautiful roundabout here. You're surrounded by parks over here, which is one of the beauties of this area. So you go down, you've got more residential sites here in Telz. If you go down here, got another site here. I think it leads to a highway over here. Mitzpe Harim, another famous site here in Israel, happens to be. First of all, they actually describe what happened there. I think there was a car accident, or there was a. They actually, if anyone wants Torah studies in Kiryat Yearim, it talks about the city of this place over here. If you press the button, and you can do it in English or in Hebrew, you can say, and it gives some pasukim, some verses from the Torah and from the Talmud, Mesechet Brachot, Parshat Sefer Dvarim, and the Book of Tehillim, Psalms. Now you get a view of Israel over here, friends. Check this out. This is a place, the mother of all places, to record. Look at this. Friends, with Mitzpe Harim over here. Check out the view of Eretz Yisrael, friends. The hills of Israel. We're very near Jerusalem. Nothing like this, friends. Amazing. Let's try and get this over here without the fence. This Kiryat Yearim. This is a Mitzpe Harim, another famous site over here. As we're just exploring the area, beautiful roundabout Sha'arei Tzion. So you go up there, you get the other park. I think Rachel's Park, or Gan Rachel as it's popularly known as. So here you've got another side street with yeshivot, I believe. And these streets and synagogues, you've got like literally many dozens of yeshivot, synagogues, Torah places, and so on and so forth. I think we've got a pizza restaurant here also. Maybe not, I'm not too sure. So just exploring the city. A lot of people ride bicycles here, as we can see, just judging by the amount of the sheer volume of bicycles there. is a large amount. You've got a yeshiva called Nachalei Da'at over here. We're in the Oznaim LaTorah Street, so literally this Eshkol Ganei Yeladim. You've got another place here, and just look at the archaeology of Eretz Israel, friends. Again, we see our friend the frog over here. He's all over the city. You see different walkings. You've got like another nice park here. This is the third video I'm recording, so I'm going to put the other video on Be'ezrat Hashem, hopefully in due course. But nothing beats Eretz Israel, friends. Nothing beats it. Every 4 amot you walk over here is a mitzvah also. Talmud Torah Teret Shlomo you've got over here in Telz. We've got another big, large Talmud Torah Academy place for children. And look at these beautiful trees here, friends. Look at that. This is picturesque almost. All the different colours you've got over here. You see the nature coming in. I'm feeling the nature here. There's nothing like it. It is a bit hot, but it's worth the walk. Someone's charging their electrical car. I visited 2 yeshivot and oh wow, look at this row of trees here. This is spectacular, these palm trees over here. We'll eventually go back towards the other way where we were kind of close around this proximity. So friends, wishing you all a fantastic day. Hope you enjoyed the tour over here. Short of Telz. It's not a large area, but it's definitely large enough. And enjoy. Thanks for watching, and everyone have a fantastic day. Truly amazing. Wow, amazing, beautiful.